What's up, everybody? It's your boy Paper Drew, back with another video. First and foremost, I want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate with you and your loved ones. Hope it was as good as mine. That's what this time is all about. It's about being with the people you care about and people that care about you the most. With that being said, if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button for me if you enjoy the content. Also hit that notification bell so when I drop new content, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video, which is my top 10 pickups from 2018. Now, this is in no particular order. This is not from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10 or whatever the case may be. And also, I'm going to be doing a little switch up because I'm also going to be doing some of these I picked up for under retail. So I'm going to be tallying them up, and at the end, we'll see how much the grand total was for these particular shoes. Now, I didn't even realize that I picked up this many shoes. At the first part of the year, I didn't pick up anything, I don't think. And then it seemed like from like September till now, I picked up like 8 or 9 pairs of shoes. So it was crazy. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Starting it off, we're going to start off with this particular shoe. I don't think I even did a review on this shoe for YouTube, but I did do it on my IGTV. So if you want to check out how I picked these up and the whole backstory behind these, you go to my Instagram. It's on my IGTV. I think it's the only video that I've done on there. But these particular shoes, I didn't pay anything for them. They are size 10.5. I did a trade with someone I've done trades with before. I traded my blue tints, and I also traded my Beluga 2.0s. I got these in dead stock condition with around $350 cash. To me, it was a good deal. I was V2'd out. I was pretty much over them. I had worn them, enjoyed them. I got cash, and I got these. Being a Yankees fan, being a Derek Jeter's fan, I had to have them. Most of you guys know about these shoes being from the mid-top versions of them, which were going for like 30 or 40 grand. It's like crazy amount of money. These weren't too hyped. I think these came out somewhere in like June of this year. But the all suede upper is a nice touch. It got the stitching on the back, the number 2. It's got that baseball glove type laces there. It's got embossed respect. It's got the leather. It's got like a leather insole. It's got suede all over the place. Overall, a dope sneaker. And this was like the first time that we had seen this box, in this particular box. I think Unions came in this box, and some other things since then have come in this box. Overall, in my opinion, dope sneaker. One of my favorites from this year. The suede upper is sick. I only bring these out every so often. I don't wear them often, as you can see from the bottoms, as it does rain a lot in Florida. But definitely didn't pay anything for them. Just got them in a trade with some cash on top. One of my favorite pickups from 2018. No brainer for me. Now, this next shoe I did do a review about. I told you guys how I got this for like 65 bucks shipped. Adidas had a code floating around. They had 30% off NMDs. Then they also had like another 20% if you use this code. They did drop, I believe, in August, sometime early August or late August, something like that. Regardless of the fact, I got them for 65 bucks shipped to my house. Got them in a size 10. Now, that's usually not my size, but as you guys know, NMDs don't come with insoles, so it makes it a little bit easier to size. Haven't had any issues with them size-wise. Comfortable, the boost. It's got that duck camo upper. Reminds some people of the Bape NMDs, which I don't think, I don't know. But I don't know anybody with them, let's put it that way. The black ones or the green, like satin ones. But that being said, I thought this was a sick colorway, especially for that price. I couldn't beat it. Boost. To me, Boost is still life. The camo upper, nice to wear, especially in the fall time. And that price, 65 bucks shipped. Can't beat that at all. So this is another one of the pickups that I had from 2018. Now, this is another shoe that I don't think I did a review on. I just posted a picture of it on my Instagram. I wound up getting these. I know these dropped last year around the same time. The whole pack, actually. But I wound up picking these up around September. No, I picked them up the same day I picked up the pine greens and the court purples. So these I went to the local. Well, it's not local, but it's close by. I have a Nike outlet in Kissimmee. So I went. These were like 90 bucks. And then I wound up getting them I had MVP, so I wound up getting for like $75. So I wound up paying $75 for these. To me, dead stock, 75 bucks. The only thing you have to worry about is the missing lid, but I did get a replacement box. With the extra laces, did come with the extra laces. Also came with the hand tag, so it came with everything that I needed except for the box top, and I have the actual box in my closet. But just to stack them, I put it in this replacement box. To me, this is one of the better Jordan 1s quality-wise. As far as leather is concerned, some of you guys know that they do like the shattered backboard customs with this particular shoe because it's already orange. But to me, the side paneling is a lot plusher. This here, the ankle collar is a lot plusher. The toe box, everything about this particular pair of sneakers is like is luxe. So to me, this is a little bit better than even some of the ones that dropped this year. But in this colorway, it's not for everybody. I know that. Also, for that price point, I couldn't beat it, so I just decided to go ahead and pick them up. I did want them when they first came out, but I wasn't trying to pay whatever the box price was. I think it was 190 or 175 or something crazy like that. And then they were kind of sold out everywhere. But then throughout the year, they started, dropping the prices, and they started coming to outlets. So I figured I'd pick them up at outlet, drop by one day, and there. All right, so headed back to Boost or Adidas, whatever you want to say. I picked these up. You guys know I did a video on these, how I picked these up, how much I paid for them. I wound up paying $180 shipped to my house for these Pharrell NMDs from the Inspiration Pack. You got the 3M, you got the 3M on the back, you got 3M in the laces, you got the Afro Pack like collar here, trail bottom, you got that orange, you got the black, you got that blue. Overall, probably this is one of the most comfortable Boost shoes that I've ever worn. I don't know if it's because the trail bottom like lifts you still, is a little thicker and it lifts you up off the ground a little bit more, or if it's actually the Boost is pretty damn thick on this damn shoe. So I don't know what it is, but the Prime Knit is super stretchy, super nice. It reminds me of a Ultra Boost, not so much like a Yeezy. A Yeezy's more tight. The knit is more tight in my opinion. These are a little bit more stretchy. They allow you to breathe a little bit more. I think on this particular shoe I could have went even a half size down, so I could have went to a size 10. This is a 10 and a half, but I think I could have went to a size 10. Again, that code floating around was crazy amount. I think these retail for, I believe, $250, and I picked these up for $180 shipped to my house. So for that price, couldn't beat it. It's one of those things where below retail, something like this, it's a no-brainer. But you can wear this with pretty much anything. It's black, blue, got the orange, so it does pop. It does come with the extra white laces in there. Overall, to me, dope sneaker. Couldn't pass it up. All right, here is a shoe that I went crazy that day for. If you guys saw my video or vlog pickup video of picking up these and the Core Purples on the same day, driving from Miami all the way to Orlando just to pick these up so I wouldn't forfeit them. I didn't know how limited they were going to be as far as the Core Purples or the Pine Greens. I didn't know, but I did win a raffle at Foot Locker for these, and I won a raffle at Kith for the Core Purples. So these, out of the two, were my favorites. Had to have these. Green is my favorite color. I wound up paying retail for these, which was $170 and some change. I think it's $170.40. They were labeled as a quick strike, so I wasn't able to use my rewards coupons or anything like that. But for retail, especially how Jordan 1s are, how much of a pain in the ass they are to get, couldn't complain. $170, my size, size 10 and a half. Came with, this is probably one of my most worn besides my Gatorade ones. Probably one of the other ones that I wear the most. I've worn them more than a few times. Nice and plush, man. They're wearing in perfectly. That white, green, and sail black, you can wear this with pretty much everything or anything, and I usually do. But overall, if I had to rate them, this would probably be in my top 5 of my pickups of 2018. Not a regret in the world picking these up. Let me know down below if you guys picked these up, because to me, these are probably one of the best, even Jordan 1s to release this entire year. So, alright, so my most recent video was on these particular shoes, and I know it's one of those things where some people hate them, some people love them, but this is the semi-frozen Yeezy V2s. Now, a lot of people said that they didn't like them, but to me, for the price that I got them for, if you guys want to check out that video, the whole price thing and how I wound up getting them or whatever the case may be, and my overall thoughts on this particular shoe, you go watch that video. It's my most recent video. I'll put at the end of this video as well. But these are the 350 V2s. Have not worn them as of yet. Did wind up picking these up for $165 shipped to my door from JD Sports out in the UK. Big shout out to them for fulfilling my order and not canceling like they did so many other people. But overall, in my opinion, just a dope sneaker. Definitely highlighter yellow. Definitely one of those things where you have to like the shoe or it's not for you. You know, it's one of those things, you love it, you hate it. There's kind of there's no on the fence about it. There's no middle ground on this particular shoe. But to me, to have it in this size, my size, to get them in a week's time and to get them for that price was a no-brainer. I told you guys, Did I feel it was worth the $234? Because that's what it would have been. It would have been $234 after tax in my area. Do I believe that it's worth that? There's a lot of shoes that I don't believe are worth $234, and there's not a lot of shoes that I'm willing to pay $234 for. This being one of them, Jordans being a lot of them. It's just one of those things where at this point in my life, I don't want to pay $230 for a shoe if I don't have to. But I did like this shoe. To me, having it in hand now, and overall, I think this is the top 3 Yeezy V2s in my opinion. I think the Zebra is number 1, Beluga 2.0s were my number 2, and these would be my number 3. And then I would like blue tints and then breads I would throw in there as well, rounding out the top 4. But to me, this is a dope shoe, especially for that price. Couldn't pass it up. That's why I think if I had to rank, even if I was ranking them, this will be in my top 5 pickups of 2018. All right, so now going through this video, I'm noticing there's a lot of Jordan 1s in this video. This Jordan 1 kind of snuck up on me because I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I wound up liking it. When pictures first came out, it was like, I don't know. It's one of those things where when you get those leaked pictures, they're not that great. It's like they taped it with a potato, or they got like Vaseline put over the screen of the camera, or whatever the case may be. But when these came out, they were like, at first sight. And then when we saw official pictures, that's when I kind of fell in love with them. When I found out this was suede, I love suede. The nice material. You got that tumble leather and sail. You have the black panels in the back. Then you also have the story behind it, which was the Rookie of the Year. Overall, just a dope sneaker in my opinion. I put the sail laces in there, as you guys can see. It's got the leather tongue tag like the Gatorades do in that red. Comes with extra laces, comes with black laces, and it comes with red laces. I have the extra pair of laces in there. Black bottoms. I wound up getting these for less than retail because I was able to use my rewards points for these. I think it was $10 I got off. So I wound up paying $150. Well, after tax it was like $162 something. So a little bit above box price, which is $160, but $162 with tax is not bad at all in my opinion, especially for this particular shoe, especially for a Jordan 1, because they are most of the time they're a pain in the ass. Even in my size, which is 10.5, I'm like at that cutoff point, but still 9 times out of 10 it's still a pain in the ass for me to pick up Jordan 1s, believe it or not. But overall, just a dope sneaker in my opinion, especially for the fall, winter time. Can wear with anything. It's got the black on there. It's got the white panels. It's got the suede, and when you put the white laces in, it makes it like a neutral color. You can wear with anything. I've worn these more than a couple of times. I wore these to a wedding recently. Haven't had any issues with them. No staining, nothing like that. Overall, just the dope sneakers, breaking in very nicely. Another one of my top 5s if I had to rank them, but this is probably one of my top 5s as well as far as pickups are concerned for 2018. All right, so here we are. Another Jordan 1 of my top from 2018. This one, as you guys can see, is still dead stock. I have not worn them as of yet. I might wear them for my birthday, which is in January, January 5th. If anybody wants to look out for your boy, send me a gift. At any rate, I picked these up the same day I picked up the Pine Greens and the Gatorade one. So I actually picked up 3 pairs of ones that day. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It's one of those things where I don't know. I don't know like I said, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But I did pick these up from Kith, Miami. I drove from Kith, Miami all the way to Foot Locker in Orlando to pick up my Pine Greens so I wouldn't forfeit them. Absolutely crazy day. I did do a vlog about that, so if you guys want to check that out, it's on my playlist. I'll also leave it in the description down below. But these right here, the Court Purples, I wanted the Pine Greens more because green is my favorite color, like I've told you guys before. But the purple in hand when I got them, and I wound up doing like, I didn't do a comparison, but when I did just the first look of them, these, I don't know if it's all the Court Purples, but this particular pair of Court Purples looks a lot better than my Pine Greens. And that's not the shit on my Pine Greens. My Pine Greens look great, but this particular pair, I don't know, the tumbleness, the overall, the softness, even like the material on the outside feels a lot softer than my Pine Greens for some reason. I don't know if it's just my particular pair of Pine Greens, or if it's just this particular pair of Court Purples, or if it's all greens versus all purples. I don't know. Let me know down below if you have a pair of Court Purples and a pair of Pine Greens, which one is better, because I think that by a long shot, just by feeling and looking at it, that this this Court Purple is way better than my Pine Greens, and I don't know why. But overall, this turned out to be more of the two of them. This turned out to be the more pain in the ass pair to get. This also is the higher resale price and they just seem to be going up and up and up. It doesn't seem like they're going down anytime soon, if they ever go down. I don't think they have. Don't know anybody that has told me that these have restocked at all. I don't know if they have. I don't think that they have. I don't know if they will. They probably won't. But I remember when and Jordan used to do restocks like all the time, but now it seems like that they don't do restocks at all. Online anyways. It just seems like they just throw everything to the outlets, or you get like a random Foot Locker or Finish Line restock, but it's usually like a day after or the week after the initial release. So I haven't seen anybody with these unless it's like a store opening or whatever the case may be. And I've only seen maybe one person with Pine Greens, and I haven't seen anybody wearing these out in the wild. So I don't know if it's people just buying them and reselling them or whatever the case may be. But this is one of my top 5 pickups for 2018. All right, so up till this point, I've done about 8 pairs of shoes. These are going to be my 9 and my 10. I'll do them together, obviously, because this is my son's toddler size, 10C, I believe. These just came in today, actually. So I was waiting until today to get this video done. So this is a toddler size 10C. As you guys know, these are the Spider-Man ones. I did a video of the men's size. For anybody who was interested in or has kids or anything like that, or has somebody that they know has kids or whatever the case may be, the toddler size isn't bad as far as quality is concerned. It doesn't have the 3M on it, so you can't see the dots, but you can still see the dots. It's just like it looks like little glue spots, but it doesn't have the 3M in it, which kind of sucks, in my opinion, because it would have been cool to have the 3M in there, but it's a toddler size. They probably guessing that, they're figuring that these are going to get destroyed regardless. They're not probably going to last too long anyways. So just leave the 3M for the men's pairs and the GS pairs. I know the GS pairs comes with 3M. But I did do a review on these particular shoes. Quick sidebar, I did receive these today, but Nike, you got to switch that whole, put in that big ass Nike swoosh on the box and the whole just do it tape. That's not the move. I know you guys love your branding and all this other stuff, but that needs to stop, especially around this time of year because of the holidays. That's not a good look. Somebody, in my neighborhood, I don't have that problem, but in somebody else's neighborhood, or if they have you live in an apartment complex and they just drop it by your door, somebody's walking by, sees a big ass Nike swoosh, and it says just do it at the top, they're going to guess there's probably some damn sneakers, and they're probably going to steal your shit. So I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should just go back to the regular brown boxes. Just leave it at that, and whoever knows that they order something, just leave it at that. Let's get that rant out of my system, because I need to say something about that. Regardless of the fact, these are the Spider-Man ones. You guys know what these are. White, you got the icy bottoms. You got the 3M. You got the white panel. It's just a Chicago one, man. Honestly, it is. It's a Chicago one with icy bottoms and the 3M stuff on it, and just the tumble leather. They're saying we might get the Chicago ones in 2019. I don't know if we are. We're not. I don't know. I'm cool with these. Being a comic book fan, obviously, as you guys can see, Spider-Man's not my favorite by any means. I'm not going to be one of those people that say, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man's my favorite character." He's not. The Hulk is my favorite character, and then Deadpool is my next favorite character as far as Marvel's concerned. Then next, and if it was DC, it'd be Batman. But Spider-Man is one of the top ones that I do enjoy. The comic books overall, the movies I've enjoyed. I think that it's dope also that they did it with the kid from, he's a kid from Brooklyn, inner city. He's got Spanish heritage. I think that's all dope. So what this shoe represents as far as the Miles Morales story and the origins thing, I think is super awesome. So it's one of those things where it's a Jordan 1, which is a timeless shoe. It has a great story to it, and it's a semi-collaboration with Marvel. Stan Lee just passed away, all that good stuff. So this whole year, I think, has been the year of the Spider-Man, and it's overall just got a sick story to it. To me, so it was a must-cop. I did wind up paying retail for these. It seems like resale is going up higher and higher and higher. So I'm glad I got these for retail, and I didn't have to pay resale for them. Even in my size, they go upwards of 280 to 290, touching 300. And if you're going any size lower, like 9.5, 8, 7, those sizes are already in the 350s, 400. So it's absolutely crazy. So I'm actually glad that I was able to grab these in my size for retail. People were even reselling toddler sizes and preschool sizes. So I'm glad I was able to get these for 50 bucks, that's what retail is, Nike. So I picked these up on Nike. Didn't get them before Christmas, but my little man was still happy to get them. So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 10 pickups from 2018. And like I said, in no particular order. It wasn't from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10. I do obviously have some favorites in there, and if you guys want to see a top 5, I will. Let me know what your guys' top 10 was, or top 5, or top 1 if you only picked up one pair. Like I always say, this is not a competition or anything like that, not to see whose collection is better than others. I used to have a lot more shoes. I got rid of them. So to me, it's not a competition. I rotate a lot of shoes. My styles change. My tastes change with time. So right now, it seems like I'm big into ones. They're dropping a lot of ones as well. Might change. I might just off all my one collection and get something totally different and migrate to something totally different in the future. I don't know. I never say anything's forever. I never say that one shoe will stay in my collection forever. Some will stay longer than others. But you know, that's my top pickups for 2018. Let me know down below if you picked up 5, if you picked up 1, if you picked up 10, if you picked up 20. And then the total amount that I paid for all those shoes, I'll go ahead and leave somewhere over here for the grand total of, that's the amount. Now, some people, obviously, they don't have the same amount of means or the same amount of money. Some people have more money. Some people have less. It's not about that. It's just buying what you like, essentially. And like I just was showing you guys, that a lot of these shoes I picked up for less than retail. One pair of shoes I didn't wind up paying anything for because I wound up doing a trade. So that's what it's all about, man. That's why you do good business with people. Then you can do trades and you can facilitate somebody picking up a pair of sneakers for you if you're not able to do it from your area, or if you're working, or whatever the case may be. It's always good karma. That's why I try to be as good as I can to the people that, you know, that reach out to me and things of that nature. So let me know what you guys think below. Did you like what I picked up this year? Did you hate what I picked up this year? And what did you pick up this year? You know, leave it down below in the comments and we can keep the discussion going. As always, it's been your boy Paper Drew. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, like I said earlier. Also, have a Happy New Year if I don't have a video before then. I see the subscriptions and the subscribers are growing, so I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. I look forward to 2019, the channel growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and we all grow together. And like I always tell you guys, stay blessed.